Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Susie and I am a project coordinator and workflow automation specialist. So in this video, I'm taking you through my Notion content planner. Yes. So let's just dive right into it. When you open the planner, this is what you see. There is this image here. You can change it as you want. You can just keep it there. I use this because it's a content planner and this is showing content creation. So when you come into the planner, we have quick links here, and these links link to dashboards in the planner. So anyone that you click, it takes you directly to wherever you want to be. So it's kind of like a table of contents. Then we have this clock here just for you to keep abreast with the time. Also, aesthetically pleasing. Then we have upcoming events. So for this section, you don't need to power a whole lot of events here. It's for main events like big sales coming up, a new product line, or a new product launch. Those are the events you want to put here. Main events that you're planning towards or you're preparing for. So whenever you enter the planner or the dashboard, those events are what you see. Now, this planner is for individuals, social media managers, business owners, or creators. Anyone can use it. And when you look at it, you see that there are sections for, if you're a social media manager, there are sections for you to track your clients, your personal posts, your clients' posts. It's just like a place to track everything without losing focus. You would understand what I mean after we go through. Okay, so the first dashboard is your week at a glance, and it's just like the name suggests. It shows all the content that are going out that particular week. So when you look at this, I don't have any here. I can show you an example, but first let's go through this. We have the content name, we have the content pillar, we have the content format, we have the platform, we have the published date, then we have the client. So this is where if you have maybe a content idea, let's say makeup tutorial, and you select the content pillar, you select the content format. Let's say it's a TikTok video, the platform, TikTok. So let's say the content format is video, the platforms. We can do TikTok and YouTube. And you choose your published date. And then the client, you can choose the client that the specific post is for. And then you see the status, you see if there is a thumbnail you've used, you can see that here. Analytics is like after you've posted. But you don't fill this section out. Like I said, this database is a linked database. So it's linked to the other database. I'll show you in a bit. And then it just shows you what content is supposed to go out for that specific week. That is the main purpose. So that anytime you come into the dashboard, you see it, and then at a glance, you know the content that you're supposed to post that particular week. And the state, you can see the dates, the specific dates in the week, and the status of the posts so that you can get started on them if you're not done. So moving on, we have the content calendar here, and then we have the feed view, mainly for Instagram. So for the feed view, I made a feed view for Instagram. You can also make it for TikTok if you like, or YouTube. So these are the filters. We have clients, we have platform, and then we have the sort. So it's sorted according to the published date in ascending manner. So for the filters, like I said, we have clients and we have platform. So the clients, you can select which client feed view you want to see, and then all the posts you have for that specific client will show up. So here I've selected only Magnum. So only the posts for Magnum will show. Currently there are no posts for Magnum. So if I should choose Veloura Cosmetics, we see all the posts going out for Veloura Cosmetics. This is just a trial. But normally if you have like a number of posts, so it will just keep arranging in that manner. And then you can view how the layouts will be when you finally post to Instagram or TikTok or whatever you're trying to do. So that's mainly what this is for. So the filter according to client helps you view your specific client posts, and then the layouts according to your specific clients. So for the platform, you can select what platform you are trying to arrange the content for, or the platform layout you're trying to view. And it's mainly tied to the content. So let's say, for instance, your client, Veloura Cosmetics, you're managing their TikTok page and you want to view the layout for that TikTok page. So you've already created a post for the TikTok page. So you just have to come and click TikTok, and then you see the posts that are going out for TikTok, and you see the layouts, and you can rearrange them. Then we also have Instagram. If you are doing Instagram too, you can select the Instagram, and then that would also show. So that's basically what this and this is. Now the sort is according to date, and that is directly linked to this. So this is a linked database. So everything here is here, right? Everything here is reflected here. So I sorted it according to date so that anytime I change a content, the date of a content, it will reflect here. I wouldn't have to come and manually change it here too. But you can't change anything here. You can only change here and then it will reflect here. So that is the source. So this is our calendar, and I want to schedule some posts so that we see this database working. Okay, so I've rearranged them, and when you come here, now we can see our week at a glance. So this is what I was talking about. So here for the content name, we have tips for improving brand aesthetics, how to apply your makeup, shade match challenge. Then the content pillars are here. And then we have the content format. So this post is a written post and it will be posted to Instagram and LinkedIn. Then this is a reel and it will be posted to TikTok, and this is a long video and to YouTube. And we can see the published dates here. So you know which one you have to focus on and all that. Then we have the clients. So like I was saying, you can see all the posts for your clients so that you post accordingly. So I know that this post is for this client and these two posts are for this client. You get, so I don't get confused. I know who I am posting for and I know where I am posting to in the format. Then this is thumbnail. So this is just like the images associated with the post, and then I can just click on it and view it. So that is it. And this is just analytics. So maybe if this post gets 20 likes and 10 views, you can write 20 likes and 10 views here. It's just for you to view the analytics at a glance. So basically that's it for your week at a glance. So like I said, you don't directly input these here. It's linked to this. So when I move any content here, it's reflected here. Then now we move to our content bank. And the content bank is basically a collection of all your content ideas. The content calendar shows the publishing dates for your content. That's what the calendar is for. But this is the main idea house where you keep all your content ideas and everything. It tracks the pillars, the content formats, the platform, publishing dates, the client, the status, the thumbnail, the analytics, which is similar to your week at a glance. So your week at a glance is like a summary of this. This is the main hub. So you can see all the content ideas here, and each has the content pillar, the content formats, the platforms, and then the publishing dates as well. Now for the calendar, all these databases are linked. So anything I move on this calendar is reflected here. So you can see October 4th, October 4th, October 2nd, 1st October, there is nothing there. They are all linked. So anything I move there automatically reflects here. And anything I change here in terms of publishing dates and everything automatically reflects here. Let's say you're talking and a content idea comes to mind. So let's say branding tips tonight 2025. And the content pillar, I can just choose brand storytelling, right? Then the content format, and the platform, I can choose YouTube. I can also say long video and reel. So I can choose YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And that's the best thing about repurposing content. So you know that, okay, this one content is for these three platforms. And yeah, then I can choose the publishing date or not. But then I can come here and choose the client. So branding is Bold Frame Studio. So I can choose the clients that this particular content is for, and then not started. So basically that's it. And move on to the next database. That's the client. So this is your client hub. This is where you keep all your clients. So client's information, the client's name, and I like to use the name of the brand for the client's name. Then the industry, and then the contact person. So the contact person here, then you can input an individual's name. So if it's the founder, you put the founder and their name there. And then their contact information, it can be an email, it can be a WhatsApp number. Then we have contract status. So are they active? Are they pending? Are they paused? Are they ended? Are you guys still discussing terms? All that you can select it here, and it's just a drop down. So you select and you can add maybe discussion. Then contract start date. So you know when the contract is starting and you know when you're supposed to start work. Then the work needed. The work needed is basically what you are doing for the client. So the services you provide for each client differs. So you would record the services here just so that you have an idea and you're able to track what you're doing for each client. So for let's say this one, you're doing content creation, scheduling and posting, video editing, community management, and graphic design. But for this one, you're doing creating of landing pages, writing emails and newsletters, copywriting, blog post writing. So they may differ. The services may differ. So you just select which one is relevant. And you can also add more. Maybe you are doing automations and that's not recorded here. So you can just quickly type automation and then it will be added. Simple as that. Then the platform managing. So here you can input the platforms you are managing for the clients. So this clients you are managing TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. This clients you're managing only Instagram and Pinterest. And this clients you're managing Pinterest, websites, email, and LinkedIn. So that way you're able to keep track of everything that you're doing for the client, the services and the platforms you're managing. And the content frequency is so some clients you create content for them every day, some clients you create content weekly, and some clients you create content monthly. So some clients every day you create 5 posts. Some clients maybe a week you create 5 posts. And some clients a month you create 5 videos. You edit 5 videos a month. Yes, so every client and the frequency of posts. So it just helps you to track everything and know what you are doing. Now, if you are a content creator or an influencer, this might not directly relate to you. But what you can do is you can change this from clients into brands or partnerships, and then it would, instead of tracking clients, it would track the brands you are partnering with, the deals, all that. So you can have the brand's name. You can leave it even as clients if you want. So you can have the brand's name, the industry, the contact person, the info, the same thing. Then when the contract starts and all that, the work needed, if it's content creation, here you would need to post like which kind of content you are creating for the person. Are you creating content where you're using the product or you're talking about the product? Things like that. So, and then the platforms you are using to promote their products, and then the number of times in a month or a day or a week that you're creating content around that product. So, depending on what you do, you can really structure this to fit whatever it is that you are doing. So basically, that is the content planner. It is very simple but very effective. If you're interested in using this planner, I'm giving it out for free. So it's a free template and I'll leave the link in the description box below. You can just click on the link and then sign up and it will be sent to your email. So you have to create a Notion account to be able to use this planner. When you click on the link for the planner, it will take you to a page like this. It will take you to a page like this, similar page. You can't type in anything, you can't make any changes, you can't type or add anything. So when you come to this page, you click on this button which says duplicate and then a new dashboard. The same thing will be added to your Notion account. So you need a Notion account, and then when you duplicate, it would create or it would add the content planner to your Notion. So it's ask you where would you like to add the content planner. So you just choose the dashboard where you would like it to be, and just click it. So your template is being added. We'll let you know when it's ready, and you can access it. So the template is added. See template, and then you can access your content. So thank you for watching this video, and do stay tuned for more content on productivity, creating dashboards, workflows, automation, and business processes. Everything to just help your business run smoother, faster, and easier. See you in the next one. Bye.